Hi, sir. Good morning. So in this video demo, I will be demonstrating my the live demo of the project that I've created using SQL and Power BI. So let's go straight into it. As you can see that first I have created the database NHS staff earnings data warehouse, and then I have created the staging table. While it did create the staging table at first, one of the problems that I encountered was the sort order here. I assigned it as an integer variable, but I was having a lot of import issues. The data was not being imported correctly. Just for your information, this is um, these are the CSV files that I have included from January 2015 to June 2015, as was mentioned in the assignment. So while importing these files, I mean, there were a lot of import errors by doing this integer. So what I did was I had to drop this table, um, and then I have to create this table again, but with varchar with a length of 50. So by doing this, the import errors magically disappeared, and obviously I was able to move further after creating the table. Once I was done creating the table, I basically it populated this table using the 4 CSV file that I've already downloaded. For example, this was done for January 2015. Similar code was applied to Feb, March, April, May, and June. This only shows like 2 or 3 months, I think, but it has been done for all the 4 months, as you can see from this execution, and that all the months have been successfully imported and with their respective row counts, which are different, obviously, because they have different rows, right? So as you can see that the staging table has also been populated. Um, this shows that everything is working perfectly. Once this was done, I was able to create my dimension tables. As you can see, I've created my several dimension tables, and then I've created the facts table as well by the name of fact staff earnings. This is the code for this, and I've defined the foreign keys as well. I populated these, and once I was done doing this, I was able to move forward with my. As you can see, everything is working perfectly. See, this shows that the staging rows and the fact rows have the same number of rows, which means that everything has been done perfectly. Everything, there are no import errors and everything. The code just basically works well. So once I was able to do this, um, I proceeded to the next part of my assignment, which is creating procedures, right? So this is the first procedure that I've created. This first procedure basically allows quarterly comparison of the highest spent payment categories. As you can see, I will show a live execution of this. Here, let me select this statement. So this basically shows the top three payment types, and obviously by quarter. And as you can see from the first glance that the payment types differ heavily as compare I mean between the quarters. Like quarter one has like way too higher amounts, total amounts, but quarter two does not reach there to that level. Obviously, we will be able to visualize this later in the Power BI, but this is what it shows in the table, right? So moving forward, we went on creating the second procedure, which shows the top four staff groups. Now, this procedure aggregates total spending by staff group, orders the result in descending order, and exports the output using for XML path with a root element. Right, here you go. Once I execute this, this is done. And when I click on this is basically the XML output that I was talking about. Right, so it is done successfully as well. moving on to the third procedure, which is payment type, which includes payment type in a stock group, right? So this procedure basically joins the fact table with the date, group, and payment type dimension, filters to the selected quarter, and then uses group cube on a stock group and payment type, right? So let me execute this procedure so you know that everything is being done correctly, right? Okay. So the last procedure was basically it basically aggregates both total amount and total sample size, then orders the data by year, month, and total amount, and then exports the result using for JSON path, right? So let me go to the execution here first, and then let's see the execution correctly executed. This is done as well. Mm, yep, the export is done as well. So here's the summary of what we did, and everything is done perfectly. So this is what we did in the tasks based on SQL, and then let's go straight now to our Power BI implementation. This is the dashboard that I've implemented. As you can see, the dashboard is very interactive. Obviously, SQL has been correctly integrated into this Power BI through the connection. And now let's study the visualizations in detail. The first visualization basically supports comparison between Q1 and Q2 and helps identify the highest cost payment categories over time. As you can see that there's a big difference between the two quarters. I mean, the basic paper FTE, in fact, um, drops from 1.89 million to 0.76 million, and other quarters, I mean, other payment types have shown a similar effect. So in the second quarter, the payment types um, decreased by a lot, all the payment types, right? So this is our visualization one. The second visualization is based on pie chart. So this helps reveal which staff groups account for the highest share of total spending. As you can see, the consultant is has the majority of the share with 1.06 million. Others have 0.66 million, and the registrar group comes on third with 0.57 million, and the least one, as you can see, right? So now for our third visualization, obviously, um, this supports time-based analysis and makes changes in spending patterns easier to interpret. As you can see that this is a downward graph from 2.4 million in January and 2.0 million in February, 1.6 million in March, 1.2 million in April, and so on. The graph has been going downhill, which shows that the monthly spending trend is on the decrease from January to June 2015. All right, and the last visualization basically this includes a more detailed multi-dimensional view, allowing payment type and stock group analysis together, which obviously reflects the warehouse structure and the underlying SQL logic that we used. You can see, right, this is pretty much detail, which took the most time. Okay. Right. So, in conclusion, this project basically demonstrates the full pipeline from ETL and dimensional modeling to stored procedure-based analytics and dashboard visualization. The SQL implementation that we've also seen supports a structured and reusable analysis, while the Power BI dashboard that we've also seen later represents the results in an interactive and business-focused way, right? So I hope you like the project, and I loved working on it. So thank you so much.